What's up, guys? This is JTQ9 of SSX-1, and this is Alliance War number 6 in Season 34. So welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for hanging out, tuning in, and I just want to give a shout out early on the video to DLL and appreciate all the new subscribers that have come on in the last kind of week, as well as the OGs that have been there kind of from the start. I'm happy to announce that I finally have over 50 subscribers, which may not seem like much, but because I don't have a computer that can stream stuff on, and I work basically off of my phone or my iPad, I can now finally live stream. So thank you all for being a part of that. I know a lot of my fights seem redundant here and there, as I tend to take similar fights war after war. But I just want to thank you all for being a part of this. I'm enjoying it. Love making the thumbnails, love making the videos, and hope to make a lot more content, well, at least war content, kind of moving forward. So in this war here, we are up against our buddies, our allies, our companion mates, our game night comrades for Loki. And I don't know why, but when I was looking at just kind of themes and stuff to put up for this thumbnail, I mean, there's the Clowniest Cup in terms of Clown is in both of our alliances as an officer. But this is just like basically two friends fighting each other, and that's why I kind of elected to go with the minion thumbnail. I thought it was kind of fun. So yeah, so we're facing off against our buddies for Loki. It's always a stressful time to fight against them, because we actually cheer for them in season to hope to do well. But obviously in this case where we have to fight against them, we got to do what we do and try to come out on top, because at the end of the day, yes, they are friends, but they are also in front of us trying, take away either our spot in Masters or even potentially get back to the top 3. So anyways, without further ado, let's continue going on. As you've seen this Void fight in the background, you've seen me take this many times. Keep track of the timer. Make sure I keep track of my count. Spam the SP1 because that does the most damage. The SP2 does very little damage due to him being Incinerate immune. And I kind of got really annoyed at first because he seemed to kind of throw the SP1s as the timer was coming up, so I managed to take a little bit of damage here and there. I mean, overall, pretty clean, safe fight, except for like that first kind of cycle where he was throwing his SP1 that, got me down to 70%. But overall, I've taken this fight way more than I can actually remember now. I don't know if it's 20 of my 25 war videos I've done, maybe 18, somewhere in that range there. But for me, very safe fight, and always happy to take them because it's one of the ones I'm super comfortable with. I didn't end up taking this Hit Monkey. Amanda ended up taking it because she needed to get a charge for a Corvus. If you haven't seen Amanda's videos, they are quite good as well. She's in our battle group. I can link the channel in the description and suggest that you subscribe to her as well, as she's also trying to build her channel. This fight here, this Sauron, I was actually very proud of myself for this fight. I had no idea how this was going to go. I did some duels and whatnot and saw he was obviously not Incinerate immune, so I was able to do it. But my strategy here was, and how Sauron works is basically when he gets to 7 prowess, he becomes unblockable. Basically when he does kind of a dash attack or a heavy or special attack, he gets unstoppable for 4 seconds. So in this particular fight, I was using the parry to help power gain, so I could gain my power quicker while preventing him from gaining too much. I got to my SP1 a little bit quicker, was able to get my Spidey charges up, and then build to the SP2. As you can see, I parried him 4 or 5 times to be able to, again, power burn him, but also power gain myself to get to that SP2 a little bit faster, not have to risk baiting, multiple specials that could be unblockable or hits that could be unblockable. So I was actually very, very happy with that. That was kind of my feature fight for this particular war. And now we are looking at this Mordo. So for this Mordo, I could have taken it with Peni. I could have taken it with Doom. In hindsight, maybe I should have taken it with Peni, in the sense that I could have built to an SP1 really quick, got to an SP2 probably quicker as well, and the fight would have been over. But because he gains the power, just when it comes to power control, it's hard to pass up Doom. He's just a monster, and he can take a hit. And even if I were to take an SP3, it wouldn't do as much damage. So in this one here, I was trying to, also be careful, because he does have the mystic ability on him, which I think I made a mistake on at one point. Maybe I missed that already. It was already in the video, but in this case here, I was just trying to cycle Doom cycles. So there it is. Yeah. So here, because I dexed on him, I had the falter up, which made me miss him. And then he's at an SP3, and then I took a 5-hit combo there as well. I think I got lucky in the sense there that he didn't throw the SP3, and I was able to power drain him a little bit with my SP1. And as you can see, I've got 2 Furies up, and this SP3 basically just ends up the fight. So Doom is just, as I mentioned, a monster. He's great at controlling the power, and it was probably the safest play, even though I think Peni would have been the faster fight. And I just love using Peni. It's just so much fun. But overall, I had a very easy war this time. I guess because I'm a Peni specialist on that Void, I don't get as many fights as I can. And after watching DLL's video where he said, he moved me up to use the Wags pre-fight on one of the mini bosses that he ended up taking, but he was boosted. And I'm not salty about that at all, because, you're taking 3 fights in a war is fine. I don't mind, as long as we either win or perform as best we can. And that's kind of all I'm really care about at the end of the day. So as you can see, we ended up losing this war. For whatever reason, 4 Loki always shows up and does their best against us. We've got them, I think, the last 2 times, but in this one, as you can see, they only died twice. So they did very, very well. And even for us, our battle group, again, for whatever reason, we got 3 deaths out of the 5. The rest of the allies playing good. And I mean, still 5 deaths is still very respectable. But we definitely have to find a way to clean that up. Because if we are going to be competing, hopefully for top 3, if not for Masters for sure, there's a lot of good allies out there, a lot of good players. And we want to do what we can to be as competitive as we possibly could. So, with that being said, unfortunately, we lost that, as you saw. We're now 3-3 on the season, still cemented firmly into Masters for the time being. And thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Again, thank you for subscribing. I'm looking forward to producing more content when I can find the time. And potentially start doing some live streaming now. So I've never done that before. A little bit on Twitch, but never on YouTube. So excited to start that up. So thanks again for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye.